look at this holistically and get the plans. What do you make of the FA's plan? Of course, I agreed with you when you said personally you would think Chris has to be sacked. I think so too.
Yeah.
But the FA's decision to swiftly get a new coach to replace him, is it too early? Is it the right thing? What do you think? Would you have done it differently?
Well, I presume that they've received all these reports. There has to be, things must be done step by step. You need to take the reports before you take decisions consequent upon the receipt of the report. So I believe that I want to assume that they have received those reports. And if they received the reports, then it was very soon. I think Chris was sacked. We played a match on Monday. He was sacked on Tuesday.
As soon as Cameroon beats Gambia, we knew you wouldn't qualify. You got sacked.
In that case, I would caution that the reports must come before the dismissal. If the reports have not been done, they must be done, because we need to know what happened and then plan towards the future. It's very painful. I bear with them, even the FA. I think that leading the Football Association as a leader or being part of the leadership of the FA, successes, you also rub on the success. They are personal successes to you yourself. And so when you fail, it's really painful.
Somebody said to me that, you said somewhere, that Ghana might get only 2 points in this AFCON. Did you say anything like that anywhere?
Well, maybe my private conversations, I saw certain things and I said, if this is not done, we'll get this result in this match. If this is not done, we'll get the... And my view was that certain young players needed to be in the team. I said it in my previous interview. If we didn't play them, I'm not a coach, but I followed football for a long time. And I know that if you don't have some players running around, look at 20.
Asante kotoko say, Asante kotoko say, Asante kotoko, Asante kotoko, KUMASI104.1FM. Asante kotoko yebeshe mamo. Asante kotoko yebeshe mamo. Asante kotoko yebeshe, asante kotoko yebeshe mamo. Asante kotoko yebeshe mamo. Asante kotoko yebesha mwako. Asante kotoko yebesha, asante kotoko yebesha ko. Nana pokuwari asantini na sinkonwo
Edigade abakade kumasi dom kekrede adwaba yamafo wakasa bom wangrafo che komote abonklenke sports band na wutie no fafidie ne to Kumasi FM 104.1 aha ne tie country sports ehonum ne yeka ensem bana kiro ensem da no ehonum ne yeka kiro me say country sports ewo Kumasi FM to sumu kura yehu ne catch on asemo e be catch on no yenkobisa wo bia simple man atenase man ke watenase Edmond watenase Judama otuatua Robia Santimesi Robia Santimesi foreign sports no de brew amano no nsemu obede na ekro no se medical catch say Yesu wo hono mo a Peter me mompa ka wasem nyina che Yesu o ti ase agua bia dore sade a osu agua prako agua bia dore sade osu prako munya din na muntie country sports e wo KUMASI104.1 medasi
Alhaji Ademu ya Lawson Allen Jima Unina yesema muda Nasiani edimam Yadamase Nana Owusu Osei Poko Barabo Osei Kwaku Kofi Mense Simse Yadawasienso Nana Poku Ware Yadawasienso Mopreda Wasiensa Yahweh 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 Nyamima Wawodina
KUMASI FM. Carried. Now we come to a very interesting part again where we would want all your cooperation to support the board to do the job it's doing for you. First, let me acknowledge that this board has stayed for too long. And let me admit that if we had been having board meetings in the recent years that we missed board meetings, the board's composition and structure would have changed. But unfortunately, because we've not had meetings, we've not been able to change the board structure. Ordinarily, as a percent of the board members should be retiring and be offering themselves, if they want, for re-election. As I had assured you, we want to have another board meeting early next year, and we have in our mind February. The financial head is here. I'm sure the accounts will be audited before the end of the year. We expect to finish auditing the accounts for 2022-23 before the end of the year. And if we do, we'll have another AGM in February. We want to be as current as possible. We can feel proud that our company is being managed very well. Of course, we hope that by then we would have also closed the rights issue, okay, and come here and celebrate, a debt-free or a near debt-free Accra Suffolk, okay? The special request I want to make of members is that we approve the continuation of the board members up to the next board meeting, up to the next AGM. You give us your mandate just for the next few months until the next AGM, so we can do the proper thing and restructure the entire board. Because we have not obtained from members those we have not been able to work on the members who have to retire, and therefore ask them to represent themselves for election. So what I'm trying to say therefore is that we all are offering ourselves for re-election, and I want you to give us that mandate just for the rest of the time until the next board meeting, when we will now see a complete restructuring of the board. What did I say? Well, okay, yeah, thank you. Next AGM, when we will restructure the entire board. I mean, this board is done quite a bit up to now. We want to see to the completion of Pobiman, and apart from a few of the contractors who have disappointed us, the whole idea this time is that we can celebrate Pobiman and the head office come 11th November. Yes, when you go there, the security gates are almost completed. The security buildings, the security posts are almost completed for the 2 main gates. The 2 smaller gates, they don't have security posts, only the small gates. But the main 2 gates, the 2 main gates, the old one that we were using when we were building the residence and the offices, the security post is virtually done, and the same with the main gate when you're coming from the main road. The gates themselves, the metal gates, are all already done. Now they are going to put them on the rollers so they can roll, you know. We want to get all of these things done ideally so we can celebrate the 2 projects, Pobeman and head office, come 11th November. As that we just honor this board with the opportunity to celebrate this project, and then the term of the board, you know, comes to close next AGM. So next AGM, the board members will be voting for new board members that will be proposing. So if this makes sense, what I want is that someone who supports this idea wants to, you know, propose acceptance of this resolution will rise and propose, and then we vote, and you know.
KUMASI FM.
Country Sports on KUMASI FM. Number one.
KUMASI FM.
Okay, etiefo yemamu nyina ache. Ohwe mre na. Nonsia abo apa ho sima aduonum enum. 6:55 is the time. Aha KUMASI 104.1 FM. Emmanuel Sasun say the local football ambassadors, the country sports Monday edition no ebrel ene anopei. Yatena si nonduba ne bepeja imu na papa Eben na bedwafo ateki over. Na mo de pen global adwumadie no enso atwa oso. Ene enseme de ban edoso yi papa over the weekend. Matches outdoor call so e ba behwe ehunsem ewudwumadie no so ene ahusisi outdoor Ghana yen clubs ni guso mo ya ahead of air second rounds no. 1870 doso ene de ebrel ene anopei. Before see the ensem eba no message line no eye 0531 65 0099 0531 65 0099 eno any message line na odo adwenkyere be fa so ni akenkan ama eno achi no ebeka simedu ama no pa no ndu aba eduru ho ebe activate phone line no na onso afre na do adwenkyere aba ewudwumadi ni so eno so eduru a obefre number na so 0531 65 0099 0531 65 0099 obefre na so contribute ewudwumadi ni so. Okay, maminka ya na team for nyahwefo nyina say o favorite sports show Country Sports live on Facebook. Show no streaming live on Facebook. KUMASI 104.1 FM on Facebook. KUMASI 104.1 FM on Facebook. Jumedian live Don't forget also hear Jumedian Facebook oh here no obe like and watching uwia obe comment odo adwenkyere beto ho. Uwie ni sa no asanso a show no no a share link no na bibia aye kama pa. Enu achi no okoye YouTube pages na Jumedian live honom. KUMASI FM TV. KUMASI FM TV. Afei Local Sports GH. Local Sports GH. Ena Ghana Sports Plus. Ghana Sports Plus YouTube. Honum na no Jumedian no live ho. Obe enjoy show no na bibia aye fine. Okay, my bedja for Atnase I did Jumedian Ebro ene anopei. President Krobia Nana Asante Messi, the king of foreign news Atnase. Sir Enso na senior most octopus controversial Jude Owusu for Papa Jude Enso Atnase obeteninka. Enu etinu the king of African football, super agent, manager Mr. Edmond Opoku FE Enso Atnase obeteninka. mame emphasis da kesema production team no aseda ekodiama ye able programs manager Mr. Marcus Boateng oboye chidom sa ensuna Louis Opoku Kranchi etechiri the sports angel DJ Angel Samson enafe ima omo any production team a omo tejmedi na chi a ye the country sports Monday edition no ebrel ene anopei abusuafo enchemini president Krobia Nana Asante Messi beko akodi nkomo na Tetelesta segment no ye the abrel Frenchman otanasi anopei a encheni ye kwa akodi nkomo enu atinye wi a presido e de beko amonone na watwi awie ye beko akohwe matches ahodo a ekoso ewo Europe upim ewo eye premiership na matches no Saturday ebi koso enada etwaso Manchester United a record victory over this weekend. Yababehwe sa enso na enra na enyasem ketwa Liverpool and Arsenal the Gunners enyasem ketwa munso edi nkunim e Liverpool so we mu na edi nkunim no Chelsea nso di ayare ho omunso etna fie elusu ye ni na yababehwe any other games across our premiership num yebedi hu nkomo presido e de ho nsembeba of course yebetiasim e was Spanish La Liga no e nso matches so weekendi afi yibe wurem Germany so don't forget say German Bundesliga no eno eba so afi French League A and Italian Serie A culture you know games no eba so ni na no e ba behwe ho nsem ewudumadi no so yewia ye betiasim bibrim ha Africa Cup of Nations egusu a ekoso sesei no eno so yaduru semi-finals enyasem ketwa akra semi-finals ene yaduru nyame eyadma okuada Nigeria the Eagles ene bafana the boys of South Africa and be pimpim so na fi host nation Ivory Coast and so any DR Congo and so abo Cup of Nations no news na no President Krobia Nana Asante Messi abo no awo de eba enu achin owia na ye de oman Ghana nsem no aba PK score na ebeto aso ye be fi eba behwe Black Stars coaching job no eni atese coaches ni biguso a obonso apply for Black Stars coaching job no e ba behwe hu nsem ewudumadi ne so afi club issues biblibi honum aide ebro enano pay nano Saturday adekwajachi AG Sports Complex club ye kumase Asante Kotoko ebo yankofa kansie omo ene kwa mo Future Stars eboye e ma Kotoko eshom ekabako a omo entimi anti e ba behwe hu nsem afi enada Swedro Sports Stadium miankasa na mi wo ho Glorious Accra Heart of Folk say has in media ya rehododo Heart of Folk eno munuanum kuma Swedro All Blacks ekoba yankofa kansie coach Rahim LED team ekoye once again send yesi wo league num sa na yeye Heart of Folk entimi anhye omunuanum ketuwa yi Swedro All Blacks eno so ye ba be kan nsem ede na team ede na ekoyi direction be na team ni ekoyi ni nan ye koba e ba be di hu nkomo enano pay live on Kumasi 104.1 FM country sports so afi Heart of Folk onuma second round na eba be shase na hefa na has special bone match eno so ye koba ye ba be hwe ewudumadi ne so enu ati no issues a ekoso team na so ye nyina no ye be di hu nkomo ewudumadi ne so of course ye be wurem Asante Kotoko okay say enfie na ni 4 years ago Kumasi Babanyara Sports Stadium na a Premier League game Brekum Chelsea ebesha Asante Kotoko ekaba ko a omo entimi anti after the game ensemi bribi ekoso eno enam so ema Asante Kotoko supporter kese ba ko ai friend eye opon odon so please for etutu ma ebi eka nani asay na the urban say court really asem e de ama upon say ene Ghana Police Service afi National Sports Authority and a government of Ghana omun compensate no 600,000 Ghana cedis ni na ye koba e ba be hwesa ansem no e wodwumadi ne so abusuafo ensem doors bibribi e kan wi mu ho eni aboabo no ayede ebro enano pay live on Kumasi 104.1 FM country sports so once again Facebook address no e Kumasi 104.1 FM Krobia Nana Asante Messi Atnase Midi Edi Emmanuel Owusu Ansa Simple Man Kwansa Bemeni Samidie Mini Presido Edi Tetelesta segment na Ebro CCA Yiwia ni ekwamono ne ni abefie ensem doso e wo fi pa
Edigade abakade kumasi dom kekrede adwaba yamako wakasa bom wangrafo che komote abonklenke sports band na wutie no fafidie ne to Kumasi FM 104.1 aha ne tie country sports ehonum ne yeka ensempa na kyerɛw ensemda no ehonum ne yeka kyerɛw me say country sports ewo Kumasi FM panie to so mu kura yehunu ne yeka kyerɛw asɛm a yɛbɛka kyerɛw no yenkobisa wo bia simple man atena se man ke watena se Edmond watena se Jude Bama otuatua krobia santimasi foreign sports no de brew amano no nsemu obede ena ekro no somebody ka kyerɛw say Yesu wo hɔ no mo a Peter me mompae ka wasem nyina kyerɛ Yesu o ti ase aboa bia dɔre sade a osu aboa prako aboa bia dɔre sade a osu prako munya din na muntie country sports ewo Kumasi 104.1 medase Edigade abakade Kumasi dom kekrede adwaba yamako wakasa bom wangrafo che komote abonklenke sports band na wutie no fafidie ne to Kumasi FM 104.1 aha ne tie country sports ehonum ne yeka ensempa na kyerɛw ensemda no ehonum ne yeka kyerɛw me say country sports ewo Kumasi FM panie to so mu kura yehunu ne yeka kyerɛw asɛm a yɛbɛka kyerɛw no yenkobisa wo bia simple man atena se man ke watena se Edmond watena se Jude Bama otuatua krobia santimasi foreign sports no de brew amano no nsemu obede ena ekro no somebody ka kyerɛw say Yesu wo hɔ no mo a Peter me mompae ka wasem nyina kyerɛ Yesu o ti ase aboa bia dɔre sade a osu aboa prako aboa bia dɔre sade a osu prako munya din na muntie country sports ewo Kumasi 104.1 medase
menka be Kumasi FM machine agent pa ya sama brema no pe
post go on be fan raise amount se come kotokon so there say
eti menka be Kumasi FM machine agent pa ya sama brema no pe
machine say tima ekwa akwa men fancy kama man
ne dia sa eni ukwa me disie
na machine na o say no na center
ba sa dia na pai ba no pai na me technician kwa ma be say president anya pai na me say dia ba sem na asi no si po ni ba kwa crash ba ko no di na fa so kwa ho entinity
na o so disie abra wait ma didi wo ho
why sin be ba fa ku ka ba
machine we hu o ka teme e ka bo aboyi
$1 million $1 million
ubenya dollars me kra bo me ma dollars
yes agent
utimi kan o di tuja me
what dey dance o court da wa na wo ye wo asa wo gogo obi wo
court dey me so se court dey mra na ni pass na court e mra na e kan
it mean kan
ada usro
that means so me boys na so be attack me na
Ombe president, I don't anybody guys.
They promo attack me. They promo attack. President, they be from Cobra, they be from Tinebu, they be some Yaza, they be some 419. Ni na kwa me.
Na wo ditum.
Na machine you body me.
Na wo ditum dey na offer ho be. Sa wo nyi to offer.
Any say o press hu dey na ma me fan. Ma me fan to ja.
Yes sir. Machine no. The machine aba no obiaji machine adi
yes
na
yes
machine
machine abo 6 games are produce be as 27 goals
new machine buy e bo adwuma so na kwa me bo abaso say
yes new machine dey expect
dey am tran he bo oh machine ni bo adwuma na machine ayi ase usuro ase
oh da be mi nsuro na boys ni bu ho no ma na ase me no
boys ni dey fa to akire
me dey to akire wa
na tawati a
ma fan to ja
boys be
I'm fan to ja if I president Nyan say e time e ba center ho no ano pe sorry ya ba ko bo ba ko
perfect
in fact kwa me crossing ko stop say da bi enka center na machine say da waka so betim
da bi enye asa machine yi na machine yi a wo me da o
expedient machine no asante kotoko po ni na e bu hase po ni sa no
oh
yeah
asante kotoko
po no
na say e di free fa
e di ni free